I'd like this sent off to pathology, please. Hello, Karen. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks, Greg.
Good. What do you... Oh, I'd like a reply on that as soon as is humanly possible, okay? Thanks. Well, and to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
I'm here to visit Doreen Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew what was going on. The governor knew I was coming. In fact, she authorized the visit. Now, all of a sudden, I've got to go and check with her again. Do you have any idea what's happening?
No,
You know, but you're not saying, right?
Now, how's the halfway house?
Fine. I should have all the floors cleaned in about 18 months. No, really, it's terrific. I'm enjoying it. And, well, I think I'm doing okay, too.
Good.
Mind you, I haven't had any tenants yet.
Oh, you'll be just fine.
I hope so.
No, you will, really.
I'm expecting my first admission pretty soon.
Oh?
Doreen Anderson.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, well, quite frankly, I'm very pleased she's got someone like you to come home to.
Thanks. By the way, you haven't come across a Pat O'Connell yet, have you?
No. Oh, is she the woman that Angela Jeffries had transferred here?
Yes, that's right. Do you know her?
Not really. Why?
Well, I was just wondering if you could talk to her for me.
Well, I suppose that rather depends. What about?
Well, I'd like to get a message in from Angela.
Why can't you tell her yourself?
Well, unfortunately, I can't. I'm just here to see Doreen.
Something tells me you're up to something.
I'm not, really.
No, Karen, you can't just go about bending the rules like that, especially not in your position. I mean, helping Angela is one thing, but unofficial business
Greg,
of this kind is...
it's no big deal. I just want you to get a message in.
The governor can see you now.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Hello, Karen.
Mrs. Travers?
Would you take Anderson to the interview room, please, Miss Phillip?
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
I was under the impression the visit had been
So
approved.
it has, but we can't have people wandering around the place as if it were a hotel. It is, after all, a prison.
I wasn't planning to go walkabout.
I'm sure you weren't. And we haven't singled you out. But we have decided to keep a much tighter surveillance on all visitors.
I bought some pamphlets, just publicity, really, and general information on the halfway house, its aims and so on. I thought you might like to display them on the notice board.
That's a good idea.
It also mentions that I'm involved, an ex-con, someone who might be able to understand the problems that they'll run into.
Well, that's excellent. How are you getting on, by the way?
All right, I think. Well, at least I hope so. I'm expecting Doreen to be my first guest. That is, if her parole comes through.
Yes, well, the board meets tomorrow. I'm not expecting any problems about it going through.
No, Anderson's been behaving herself lately.
Oh, that's great.
I'd appreciate it if you would give her the benefit of your experience with the board when you're talking to her.
I'll do my best. I was wondering if I might have a word with Pat O'Connell.
I don't think so. Not unless you have a very good reason, anyway. As she has no connection with the halfway house, I don't see what reason you could have. I might add, Karen, that your visits here are not a right. They are a privilege.
Angela asked me if I would pass on some information to Pat regarding her divorce.
Well, then she should know better. As O'Connell's solicitor, she should either call herself or communicate by letter. Mr. Fletcher will escort you to the interview room.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Karen.
Well, he had a paper round, see, to earn a couple of bob. Oh, and he's a good boy. He gave me the money for the housekeeping. Well, this time, it was my birthday, and he got it into his head he had to give me a present. But, of course, he never had any money, so he decided to knock it off. It was this little clock in a gift shop, and he had it all worked out. He'd run out of the shop, put it in his paper bags, and pedal off. They'd never catch him. Well, this big plan of his is all going like clockwork. Now, true. And he comes running out of the shop, and blow me, some rotten thief's gone and pinched his bike. Oh. He didn't know what to do. And then they caught him putting the clock back. Oh, heck. And I gave him such a hiding when I found out.
Oh, well, what a rotten thing to do to pinch a kid's bike like that.
Karen Travers to see Anderson.
Okay. Doreen?
Yeah?
Visitor for you.
Oh, beauty.
Karen Travers.
Oh, terrific. Come on, Miss Phillip.
What is it, Pat?
I wondered if I could see Karen too.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't authorise that. You'll have to get the governor's permission. If you organise it with her, I'm sure it'll be quite all right.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Mrs. Jackson.
I didn't even know you knew Karen.
No, I don't. I thought she might have some news of David.
Ah, yeah, I never thought of that.
Come on, Bea, you better do some work.
Yeah, OK, Mrs. J. Don't worry, you'll hear about him soon enough. You're immoral, too.
Heck, did you write these?
No, Angela Jeffries had them done.
I always knew you were brainy.
But I didn't write them.
Yeah, but it says your name on here. Mrs. Karen Travers.
Well, that's so everyone inside will know that an ex-prisoner was involved in the setting up of the house.
Oh.
Doreen, while I'm here, I thought we might have a little chat about tomorrow.
Hmm?
When you see the parole board.
Oh, they won't let me out, I don't reckon.
Of course they will.
Nah, I've been in places like this more than I've been out. What with reform school and stuff. Anyhow, I don't reckon it'll be that hot on the outside.
Oh, don't talk like that. At least you've got a home to go to, and that makes a big difference. Really?
Yeah, but it's not the same as a family, is it? Oh, I know you're trying to help and everything, but people like me, well, we should just be left on the inside, you know, where no one wants to know you.
I want to know you.
Yeah, I suppose. But what about that lady?
Angela?
No, Mrs. Thingo, you know, the one who come to see me.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Hemmings. Well, I don't know. Maybe when you get out, you could get in touch.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Do you see what I mean? She comes along here, I don't know her from Adam, and she says she wants to help and be me mate and everything. And when it comes to the crunch, well, she just buggers off like everyone else.
I won't be buggering off, believe me.
I never met you.
Look, I know there'll only be the two of us at first, but after a while, when...
There'll be three.
Pardon?
Well, you don't think I'm going to leave Teddy in a lousy dump like this, do you?
Time's just about up.
Thanks. Now, are you sure you don't want to know anything about the parole board tomorrow?
No, I'm scared enough as it is.
Don't be. And above all, don't panic. And remember, I'll be waiting for you.
Thanks.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
Miss Phillip.
Oh, Pat O'Connell's son will be coming in with the work party that's coming tomorrow to work
Mrs.
on
Travers, what the hell do you think you're doing? You know damn well you're not supposed to supply information like that.
Oh, I thought Mrs. O'Connell already knew.
Miss Phillip.
Yes, Mr. Fletcher?
Kindly escort Mrs. Travers from the premises. And in future, just be a little bit more thoughtful. Not only have you made your own position very difficult, you've very likely created a great deal of trouble for Doreen.
How?
It's not her business to pass on information like that to other prisoners. And if we find out she has, it may well jeopardize her parole.
Oh, come on, it can't be that serious,
Good day,
surely.
Mrs. Travers. Come on, Anderson. And do us all a big favor, will you? Try and keep your mouth shut.
There you are. What are you doing in here all on your own?
You're not on your own, are you, love? You've got Teddy to keep you company, haven't you?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, why didn't you come to lunch?
Dunno. I wasn't hungry.
Was your visit all right? Well, nothing went wrong, did it?
Do you want to come to the rec room now?
No.
Doreen, is Karen... is she going to come again?
Come on, Pat. I think we better leave it to herself for a while.
Good heavens. Hey, Lizzie, did you see that? There's an officer standing guard on that door.
Oh.
Here. Now, why would an officer want to guard a perfectly ordinary cell door? Unless, of course, they've got the governor's jewels in there for safekeeping.
Move along, you two.
Here. You wouldn't have Chrissy Latham in there by any chance, would you? Ah, poor love. Now, what's she done so bad she has to be locked up?
Maybe she's in there for protection.
No, you don't say.
I'm warning you.
Now, who'd want to hurt Chrissy?
Oh, not us. We wouldn't want to hurt her. Boiling in oil and finish her off like that wouldn't hurt a bit.
Just get moving.
Oh, don't worry, Officer Barry. We would